Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, this is Wales from West to East, and in this video I'm going to show you how to prepare Tarator. Tarator is one of the most traditional Bulgarian salads or side dishes that you can practically have in every restaurant in Bulgaria during the summertime. Why summertime? Because this is a dish that is typically served very cold, usually directly from the refrigerator. So yeah, it is mostly reserved for summertime. And people have it as a side dish. It might look like a soup of some sorts, but actually it's more of a salad replacement. It has cucumber in it and yogurt, as you can probably tell, Bulgarian yogurt. So yeah, I'm gonna put it in the salad section of my channel. So yeah, that's about it, and I'll show you what you need for it after the break. Here's what you need to prepare Tarator. It's quite simple. You need, first of all, a cucumber, some Bulgarian yogurt, all the closest that you can find. You can see my video about it, which I will put in a link so you can check it out. Some dill, salt, some garlic, fresh or dry, some oil, and water. Lastly, you can also add some nuts if you have some. It's a matter of taste. I don't like it all that much, so I don't use any, but normally in the original recipe you add some nuts as well. So that's it. As you can see, it's quite simple. Now I'm going to show you how to prepare it. Alright, so here's how you prepare Tarator. First thing to do is you take your Bulgarian yogurt. It looks like that. Oops. And you take a large bowl and you add the required amount to it. So I'm going to use about half a kilogram. Make sure to take a little bit of the liquid as well, because usually if you have bought a decent Bulgarian yogurt, there will be liquid together with the hard, more thick part of it. You see what I mean? There you go, some of the liquid. So this should do it. More or less half a liter, half a kilogram. So you add it in your bowl, and before you add anything else, you have to beat this into a smooth cream. So I'm gonna use a hand mixer like that. You can use whatever you have or whatever you prefer, but yeah, start with this, beat it to a cream, and then we're gonna add the rest of the ingredients one by one. Okay, so the first part is now ready. You can see what it looks like. It's a bit creamy now. It looks smooth. So next, you have to add the water. The basic proportion, the basic ratio of this is 1 to 1. One measurement of water for 1 measurement of yogurt. You can also use 1.5 measurement of yogurt for 1 measurement of water. It's up to you. But generally, you want to have more yogurt than water. So now I'm gonna add basically the same amount of water as I had yogurt. I'm gonna add it here. Then I'm gonna add the salt, and I'm gonna mix it all together once more with the hand mixer until I obtain a nice smooth substance which doesn't have separated parts, water and yogurt anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna mix it and then I'm gonna continue. Alright, so as you can see, this is what you get. It's gonna foam a little bit, so you can leave it to the side or in the fridge. Anyways, you want this to be very cold when you have it, so if you want you can wait and put it in the fridge while you prepare the rest. So what I'm gonna do now is prepare the cucumber. I'm gonna peel it off, and then I'm gonna show you how to cut it. So I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so here's the cucumber. Now what we need to do is to cut it in small cubes or small pieces. There are multiple ways to do this. You can do it the standard way and cut it like that and then cut it some more, but usually this takes quite a bit of time. So I'm going to show you a little trick how to do it. a little bit easier. So I'm going to start from the smaller side of the cucumber. Take a nice knife and be careful, because this could be a little bit dangerous, but it's quite fast and gets the job done, because you don't care about the form of the pieces that you're going to have. Basically what you do is you hit it a little bit like that. You want your knife to get inside some distance, maybe like that. Don't go too strong, because you might cut it and cut yourself, but you do like that, and then you cut the piece. So you end up with smaller pieces. So you do the same, try to do like movements in a cross, like that, and then you cut the pieces. So this is how it goes. It's very easy and very fast way to cut the cucumber for the tarator. Just as I said, be careful, and that's it. Okay, it's almost done. Now, when you get closer to the end, it gets a little bit more difficult to do it. So, if it's your first time, don't go to the very end. You can just finish it in the normal way. Just cut your cucumber in multiple pieces and chop it small then. Yeah, see, you get almost the same result, but a little bit larger. So normally, as I said, you want it to be a little bit smaller, but yeah, it's alright. Okay, so that's it. And now we're basically done. All that's left is to add the remaining ingredients. So I'm gonna add some of the garlic. Add as much as you want. Some olive oil. I prefer olive oil for direct consumption rather than other types of oil. I use other types of oil for cooking, but olive oil for all that salad and all that I will eat as it is. And finally the dill. Add as much as you want. If you have the nuts, you can break them in small pieces, very small pieces, and add them to the whole mixture. If not, it's okay. And then you mix everything together. And as I said, this is something that you have cold, so it's important that you serve it cold. So if you don't have the time, you can for it to cool off in the fridge. If you have to eat it soon after you prepare it, you can also add some ice cubes to it. Just keep in mind that this will add some more water to the mixture. So yeah, you have to prepare in advance. If not, once it's done, you can leave it in the fridge for a couple of hours, and that's it. So yeah, hope you like it, and see you soon at What's to East.